up, world? My name is Samaria K, and I am with Renaissance Certified. And tonight we have
Izzy Rage.
Yes, we got Izzy Rage in the building. So we just got a couple questions, just finna pick your brain real quick. Just want to get to know you as an artist.
All right.
Alrighty. So the first question is gonna be, what does the studio represent to you as an artist?
Studio, I think I have my own mic on right
Oh,
now.
snap, you do? Okay.
Appreciate it, though. We got double take.
We got double take.
We got doubles. We're recording doubles on the spot, like in the studio.
Hey.
So you asked, what does the studio mean for me?
Yes.
For me, the studio means absolute freedom. It means the apex of my artistic expression. It means a place where I can feel fully myself, where I can take off the mask for a while and manifest my own environment. That's what the studio means for me.
Okay, I love that. Definitely feel the freedom and everything that comes with that. So the next question is going to be like, how do you channel your emotion or personal experiences into art while you're in the studio?
Typically, I'll have some image or word that comes to me or some expression. And the way that I like to describe my creative process is like sifting through some sand. I know that the idea is out there, and as an artist, it's my responsibility to just tune into what God is telling me and what God is sending my way and translate that into an artistic medium. So typically that's the way that I go about things, and just being true to myself and letting it flow. Sometimes I have to admit I'm not in the flow state. Other times it'll come to me and I'll just have to jump right in.
I love that. You got to tune into the Most High.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay. So how does the collaborating with others influence your creative process?
It shows me different perspectives. I think to be a better artist is to understand more of the world, and there are limitations on our own lives that we live. And so it's always a positive thing for me to seek other perspectives, unique people who've lived things that I could never live myself. And so when I get to see how they express themselves and how they express their art, it's almost like I am taking their life and making it a part of mine, and combining those worlds creates a universe.
Yes. Okay. If I had two free hands right now, I would snap, because that was deep. I love it. Okay. So next question is going to be, do you usually like come into the studio with like a clear vision, or do you allow the environment to kind of guide your creativity?
I definitely let the environment guide me, although sometimes that will happen in the moment. Like sometimes the idea will come to me separate from when I'm in the studio. Maybe I'll be writing something one day and then go in the studio with it, and something will change the environment so that a new idea that I did not anticipate comes out of nowhere, and I'm able to grab it. So there's always a magic of, there's a butterfly effect every time I go in the studio. The smallest things can affect the way that I present my ideas, and I pay so much attention to the way I actually record things. Anyone who's worked with me will know that I am a perfectionist.
Yes.
And I hear things to the most concrete detail possible. So it's all about just channeling that right energy in order to get that million voltage idea going through my head and into my audience's ears.
Yes. Okay. I love it. I love the fact that you allow you trust your higher self, and you allow that to guide you.
Oh, yes.
I love that.
Well, the inspiration comes from outside. That's where God comes in. I am but a vessel for his apostleship. So.
Yes, I love it. That's when you're making you're being your most authentic self.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's what he sent us all down here to do. And that's the message that I spread to everyone who listens to my music. Izzy Rage and my fan base Rage Crew, what we stand for is radical expression and peaceful chaos.
Yes.
Achieve freedom through those.
Okay. I love it. Okay. So what has been like the most memorable breakthrough moment while creating in the studio for you so far?
That is a very deep question. What has been the most breakthrough moment? When I realized that I had no physical limitations to my imagination. once I had trained myself to a point where there was nothing that I couldn't think of, that I couldn't record, that's when I knew there was absolutely nothing holding me back. And don't get me wrong, that took me years and years of training and serious dedication. And a lot of people who are with me in the studio won't quite understand it when I go back and I do a 12th take and all my 11 takes were good enough for any other artist, but they're not good enough for me. Because the idea I have in my head is so incredibly profound and specific that I have to hit it exactly the way I imagine it, because it is doing myself a disservice to not get that perfect take I know I can achieve.
Yes, I love that. I love the fact that you believe in like pushing yourself to your limits and giving your best work every time. Because, you know, anybody can go into the studio and I'm be honest with you, slap some shit together. But I love the fact that you want to give your best every time.
I think there's a certain beauty in just striving to be the best for the sake of striving to be the best. And I've gone about life stressing myself over that because I misrepresented that mission. At first, I convinced myself that I needed to be the best to everyone else. What I really needed was to be the best for myself. That's what everyone else wanted.
Oh, yes.
You know, a philosophy that I follow very strongly is that of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, who made the comparison of human beings should strive to be the best versions of themselves because that is what they're made to be. Like a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, it doesn't decide that it wants to be a butterfly, it is made to be a butterfly. Just like a sapling turns into a tree, it is made to grow those roots and bear fruit. So as human beings, it's not that we just choose to be our best selves. We have a duty, a moral obligation to fulfill that because that is what we are designed to be. The most authentic, the most incredible versions of a human being that we can become because we are given this gift of life.
Yes. Okay. He talking tonight. Okay. All right. So one last question. What is one lesson that you have learned about yourself while in the studio? I know you got something good from me.
That I belong somewhere, that I was given a purpose, that I was given a mission from God, and that I'm valid to be pursuing that because there is a lot that has kept me from being in this position where I can record in the studio and I have confidence in myself to go out and make art, because for the longest part of my life it's been censored, I've been ostracized, I've been put down for that, and I felt like I didn't have a purpose because no matter what I was going through, I was always in my headspace. I was always dreaming about being an artist, recording music, touring the world, getting to explore, getting to have a journey, going on adventures in this life. And so by the very fact that I'm blessed enough to be in a position where I'm in the studio and I'm creating, especially here at Camp 3, that Jack Noy has set up, it's been a great collaborative space. And I meet those fellow dreamers to know that I am not alone in this world. I felt alone in my world this entire time because I haven't been around the right people. And I finally feel so validated to know that it's not me. I just needed to find my environment. I just needed to find my safe place. And, you know, all glory to God that I've come across that. And I wish that for everyone.
Oh. Okay. No, I really love that. I do. And I just want to tell you to keep being you, keep creating. We need
Always
more artists just like you coming out and doing what you do. So we appreciate it. And we see you here at Renaissance Certified.
Thank you so much, Samaria.
You are so welcome. And it was so awesome interviewing you. So
it was so awesome being interviewed.
yes. All right. Okay. Yes. Drop them social.
Izzy Rage Music on Instagram. You can find me on all platforms at Izzy Rage. Much love, NuRenaissance.
Yes. Please check him out. Now we out.